It's Tuesday Night Live!
What was that?
The worst skit show ever.
Tuesday Night Live?
Yeah. Like Saturday Night Live.
But all the skits are about Tuesday.
Tuesdays, am I right?
I've become best friends with them.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm festive.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dear Hollow Heroes. And as always, I'm here with Meek Man Liam Meekum
What's going on, guys?
and Robespierre Rob Kelly.
Hi.
Liam, you look a lot different than you did last week.
Feeling good.
Put on some weight.
Yeah, I've been bulking.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell. Last week you were not even skin and bones. You were just bones.
I was bones.
You were really bad, but we also have some new additions to the
Yeah, he was bad. He was bad.
At least ours were jokes on the skeleton. Yours was just an insult.
Yeah, I have allergies too, so every time I laugh, I'm just going to be hawking up a lung too.
God, we carry this podcast so hard.
Anyway, so we have a new addition to... I edit whatever. So we have a new addition to... Just gonna be calm down. We have a new addition to the podcast.
Oh my God, I can hear your allergies. Ugh.
I can hear your voice. It's just as bad.
Ugh.
Anyway, so we have a brand new Derek Jeter little figure over there. But we also have a bobblehead of Saquon Barkley. Now, Liam, would you like to explain the story of why Saquon Barkley is now on this table?
No.
He didn't want him in his room anymore.
I was gifted the Saquon Barkley. Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome.
At the time, great gift.
It's a Penn State Saquon Barkley bubblehead for our audio
It's
listeners.
still Pennsylvania. It's too close. Yeah, you guys know the rest.
And then some signings happened, and the rest is history. But
Well, at least the Eagles are under investigation for it.
That is true. That is true. That does make me
would a
feel better.
first round pick make you feel better?
Are we getting the first
No,
round
they're
pick?
taking it away.
Yeah, that would make me feel better.
Yeah, right?
Because if we got the first round pick, it would be like, all right, how do we throw this one away? But at least if they can't do anything with theirs, I feel better.
True, right? And second, it wouldn't be on. You wouldn't get any reward. He wasn't a Giant. But anyway, and he won't be this next year. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the burning questions. All right, we only got 2 this week, but they're both a little bit on the longer side. So last weekend, Justin Fields was traded to Pittsburgh for a 6th-round pick, and it's a 4th if his playing time hits a certain mark. And with Zach Wilson still being shopped with 7th-round offers, if not nothing, this is the current worth of the 2021 first-round picks for quarterbacks. Of course, there was the first overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, who is a borderline starter. Second overall pick, Zach Wilson, is clearly not worth the 7th-round pick and is also a backup. And then there's the third pick, Trey Lance, who was worth a 4th-round pick last year, and he's currently a backup. Then you got the 10th pick in Justin Fields, who's worth a 6th-round pick and is a backup. And then Mac Jones, who's worth a 6th-round pick and is a backup. Was this the worst quarterback draft of all time in the first round?
Certainly in recent memory.
I'd say within the last 5 years, for sure.
I would even go longer than that.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was just the longest I could confidently say.
All right.
You could say Davis Mills could be thrown in there because I think he's another one of the 2021 quarterbacks.
Was he in the same class?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
But he wasn't also like, they didn't spend much capital to get him.
He was always a backup. He
Yeah.
was just, yeah.
Exactly. That's a big difference from, hey, do you want to be our new quarterback and here's the key to the franchise? And then just fumble the ball. Just don't hold it. Don't hold the ball and play bad. Play bad football. Because that's what these guys did.
It took you so long. You didn't even do it right. It's like this. It's not.
Because you're fumbling the ball.
That's what that was?
Yeah. You dropped it.
I didn't even listen to a word you said, by the way.
Apparently, he was like they took the franchise into their hands and then they fumbled it. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, all right. So, all right. They spent a lot of capital to get these players, and they didn't return their investment. That's what you're saying?
Well, yeah, mine was also in connection because he was talking about Davis Mills, and I was like, yeah, but he wasn't
Yeah.
given the keys to the
Exactly.
franchise.
Yeah, you're right.
I think this is the worst one in our lifetime, though. I mean, he's not. This isn't the worst quarterback selected in our lifetime. I still think Russell holds that from the Raiders, but I genuinely believe that from first round picks, this is the worst because I think the one of that could be up there with the worst was saved by Pat Mahomes because the Trubisky draft.
Yeah, who's in that class?
Oh, I don't.
It doesn't matter. Mahomes
it-
is in the class. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So.
At least Trevor Lawrence still has some potential. Like
Yeah,
there's
I wouldn't
still
call
some
T-Law a
upside.
borderline starter yet. I think he is a starter. There's no debate. It's not like, oh, maybe Mac Jones will take his
but
spot.
They have
He's-
not re-signed him. And
he's a
one
starter.
more bad year, they don't re-sign him.
Careful on don't.
Because
But one more bad year, he's
the
gonna be in
Giants,
trouble.
the
I
Giants,
was just about to say it.
yeah, they extended Daniel Jones a hefty contract.
True.
Are the Jags the best franchise with money that you know of?
Good point. Good point.
Let's get into Christian Kirk's contract. That's a tongue twister. Christian Kirk's contract. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
You're a fighter, man.
Thank you.
Words are
I
hard.
got through it.
But yeah, that is also a crazy one. But
Yeah.
I think that the Jags are gonna be in a really. I think the Jags are actually in the best situation because they just have two quarterbacks that have potential, and if they both stink, they could just throw them off to the wind.
Are we talking about Mac Jones with potential now?
He's still not giving
Okay, they
up
have.
hope.
I'm still going through it, man. All right, give me time. Give me time.
You've wanted this guy off your team for 2 years.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yeah, but then before that, he thought he was the future.
yeah. Listen, I'm on a roll,
At least Daniel Jones, I always knew. you thought.
and
You had hope,
you know what, Liam?
and it was shattered.
You know what, Liam? In return, I could say this funny joke. So it took the Steelers 2 years to get rid of their horrible quarterback.
Yeah.
It took the Patriots 3 years, the Bears 3 years to get rid of their horrible quarterback.
Mm.
It took the 49ers 2 years to get rid of their horrible quarterback. And it took Daniel Jones 6+ years to keep having him and just dealing with him.
That was a little wordy for a joke.
Yeah, but take it. You still have to deal with Daniel Jones. I don't
Yeah.
have to deal with Mac anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have a quarterback. You have Daniel Jones.
Don't have a
I still
quarterback.
have Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Now I just don't like you.
Now, yeah.
We stay winning.
All right, so let's go to the next question. Blake Snell has finally signed a contract with the San Francisco Giants. That'll be 2 years, $62 million. The two-time Cy Young winner will now have to face the three-headed monster in L.A., the reigning, defending, undisputed NL champions of the world, the Diamondbacks, and an always formidable and former Team Padres.
So you gave that introduction to the Diamondbacks? A horrible Bruce Buffer, by the way. You gave that one to the Diamondbacks, and oh, by the way, the Dodgers.
It's like, hey, so we have, a juggernaut of a team that's really good every year. The Diamondbacks, baby! The Padres. They're there too.
You might as well start talking about the Rockies.
I thought it was so funny writing that. But how does this contract work for Snell and his team? And how does this work for the Giants?
Well, it's exactly what they were asking for. So I'm glad he was able to become a master negotiator and get everything that they were looking for.
That is,
And
that is not.
that agent should be applauded for what he's done. Not only with
Boris.
him, but with everything he's done this
the
year.
fact that we know the agent's name is either he's amazing or he's horrible.
Scott Boras has all the big stars. If you look up Scott Boras clientele, you will find everyone you know. I'm just letting you know.
Why does he have a job?
Because he's Juan Soto's agent. He's also Pete Alonso's agent. He's Blake Snell's agent. He's Garrett Cole's agent.
All right, so it's not a contest of how many we can list. What do you think about Blake Snell?
Oh, okay. So I think this is a great signing for the Giants, who've just been signing random players, it seems, the past 2 years. Right? They're just like, oh,
The Giants signed my mom.
It's like, hey,
this
do
one.
we need a right fielder? Why? There's a right fielder available. Let's see if every other team passes on him first, and then we'll sign him to a pretty low contract. Wait, it happened with Blake Snell? That's exactly what happened. Because the thing with the Snell contract is like the initial contract he was looking for was like a 7-year, $300 million contract or something like that. Yankees go off and offer him 6-year, $175 million or something like that, and he ends with 2 years, $62 million. He clearly went with the AAV over the longevity of a contract. Get that money. More power to you for doing it. But I think the problem with Blake Snell is it's a Scott Boras problem because the owners hate him. Because he's all the big stars' contracts and he's just milking all of them of all of their money. I mean, yes, there are stars that are worthy of the monster contracts, but it is Scott Boras' job to do this, so I can't hate on him for it. But he's trying to get all of his players those contracts, and if every player has one of those contracts, MLB goes broke.
True.
So I think it's a good signing for the Giants. I think they're
not.
not.
Be like, in conclusion.
Well, they're not going to win the division by any means, but I think they'll put up a fight.
They're not going to defeat the reigning, defending, undisputed NL champions of the world, the Diamondbacks. Right? Is that one better?
No.
That was actually better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was better.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Wait till I get to the Texas Rangers.
Wait till you get over your cold or allergies
The
or whatever
sniffles.
you got. Yeah. wait till you speak like you again, and maybe that'll help. Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about? I think it's a great contract.
He shouldn't be allowed to talk. The rest of the pod, it's just me and you.
You know what? Yeah.
This has gone
Someone
so
get the
bad
skeleton.
to start. We can't keep focus. But I think that the
Isn't burning questions supposed to be like
yeah.
rapid fire, like
Pretty quick. Yeah,
nice
no.
and concise?
Well, it's a mixture of burning questions and top story, but whatever.
All right.
Yeah, but
Great
whatever.
contract for the Giants side, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, we got that already.
We established it's good for the Giants.
I was too busy coughing like a 30-year smoker. I'm sorry.
30-year-old?
30-year smoker.
All right.
30-year-old who's been smoking for 30 years.
This is the worst podcast.
Yeah, no,
Never watch this podcast.
At Dear Hollow Heroes, we love to do new segments. And for our next segment, it will be the draft. What do you guys think?
I thought it was an infomercial.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing there. I thought we had a sponsor and you just didn't tell us
Yeah,
about
I
it
know.
at first.
And he made the game.
Yeah, well, we have a thing called the draft. And Rob...
Draft.
Da draft. And Rob, would you like to explain?
So, just 9 days from now, as of time of recording, even shorter by the time this releases, the Major League Baseball season will be underway. And so, what this draft is I have made a table of different awards and stats that players can win. And so, the draft is we're going to go kind of a snake draft order and pick who we think will win most valuable player, Cy Young, home runs, strikeouts, yada, yada, yada. And so, we're doing it in the style of a draft because there's a chance all of us would want to pick the same person for one of these. So, it gives us all a fun opportunity to pick different players. And we all made our own draft boards. It's going to be fun. I like it. You ready?
So ready?
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Go.
You said you had an idea. Yeah, no, you said you had an idea about who was picking first. So you're next.
We said, "Are you ready?" And they just looked at us.
You just go. Okay. So, go. Okay, so how we're going to pick who goes first in this draft is going to be a very, very intense way of doing this. Left, center, right. So basically, Liam gets to choose first on the first one, you get to choose first on the second one, I get to choose first on the third one. That makes the most sense. People read left to right, even though technically you're on the right.
We asked, "How are we determining this?" And you know what he said? "Don't worry, guys, I got it." And your solution was, "You, then you, then you." Nose goes would have been better than this.
Well, if it... Okay, yeah, let's do this.
All right.
So
I'm first?
Yeah, we're picking two for each category, by the way. So the first one up is the most valuable player. And the first draft pick goes to Liam Meekum. And the pick is in.
I'm still on the
Pick will
clock.
always
I'm still on the
be in.
clock.
Oh, he's still on the clock. I'm sorry.
I didn't expect to go first right off rip.
Let me know when the pick's in.
The pick is in.
The pick is in.
Dun, 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 dun.
Aaron Judge.
All right.
You clap for the
One
pick.
of one. Aaron Judge.
We're not doing this for every pick, right?
No. I wanted to do it for the first
Okay.
one. Okay, so then I'm next, I'm assuming,
You
because
are.
people read left to right,
It's-
or so I've been told.
Is the pick in?
Is anyone recording all of these?
Well, I was assuming you would keep who you kept as yours. That's what I'm going to do. I'm
Also,
going
we
to keep
do
my
have this
picks.
thing called you could just rewatch the podcast when I publish it.
Great.
All right, my pick for
That's how I do
MVP,
it.
Adley Rushman.
You stole my pick. All right, my pick for MVP is going to be the first NL pick, Mookie Betts.
That's what I was going to go with.
Don't worry, Liam, you stole my pick.
Well, obviously.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
All right. My second pick, it's a bit of a comeback story.
Wait. Doesn't that mean I get to go again?
Yeah, you're right, you do.
Yeah.
You
So-
should have known that.
My second pick is going to be Julio Rodriguez.
Okay,
Stop.
you please
Stop
stop.
the music.
Please. Please, we get it.
It's worse when he does it for himself.
Okay, so my pick, I'm going back to back in the NL, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So stupid. So my last pick, I got two more guys on my board. It was either Shohei Ohtani or Bryce Harper. Both injury candidates. Shohei's been there before. I'll go Shohei.
Okay. Those are our picks for the most valuable player in this draft. Next up is the Cy Young.
So you want to start this one?
Is that how he explained we're doing it?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
okay.
And okay, got it.
It
Cool.
goes you, me, Liam, me, you.
Okay.
Great.
So my first pick for the Cy Young, this guy is just an absolute dog. Still the number one pitcher on his team. I'm picking Logan Webb.
Knew you were going to do that.
For Cy Young,
I'm a Logan Webb guy.
Yeah, you are. Through and through.
my first pick is going to be Spencer Strider.
It's a bummer. I didn't want to have to go here, but I want one NL, one AL, obviously. I'm going to go Kodai Senga. And then I'm going to go Corbin Burns.
Okay.
I like that. I like both of those.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to get my top two picks. For my AL Cy Young winner, I have Kevin Gausman. I got both my picks.
Yeah, I didn't have him.
Well, I'm down to the last guy on my board, and it's a redemption arc because I can see it coming, and it's going to be Jacob deGrom.
Huh.
Huh.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Ben didn't like that one.
No, I know he didn't, but
Whoa.
I think he's got one more in him.
All right.
All right.
Pause.
So for home run leaders, I get the first pick. And just again for reference, it's me, Liam, Rob, Liam, me. So my first pick for home run leader, I'm sorry, dude, but I got to go with All Rise Aaron Judge.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I mean, how do you not? Matt Olson.
Okay. I'm going to go with my second person on my draft board because obviously number one was Aaron Judge. Juan Soto, keeping it on the Yankees.
Didn't have him.
He's going to have the short porch, and he's known for going the other way. He's going to be a menace this year.
So painfully Homer. Anyway.
Get it?
Ah, but
And so I'm the wraparound pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my next pick, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Okay. Didn't have him either.
Whoa.
Now I'm torn.
Risky ones.
I was hoping you were going to go with one of these guys, so I didn't have to choose between them.
Well, now you do. And your pick is...
I cannot believe.
I'm going to go with the weird one, Adolis Garcia.
I can't. No one decided to pick. Oh, now I have to really make a decision as well.
Yeah, I had to make the same decision.
You guys are the worst.
Yep.
Now that I have the last pick, I can be vocal about it. No one picked Ohtani.
I wasn't going to pick Ohtani.
You weren't gonna pick Ohtani.
No.
Nope.
Okay. There's also Olsen. Not Olsen. You picked Olsen. There's also Alonso.
He was on my board.
Alonso's on.
He was just lower.
But you know what I kind of have a feeling about? I think Yordan Alvarez is going to be it. I'm going
That's a good one.
Yordan Alvarez.
That's a good one. I was deciding between Acuna.
Acuna was right off the list. It was
Yeah.
between Vladdy and Acuna to be on my list, but I chose Vladdy. But I'm going with Yordan as my pick.
All right. The next one up, the stolen base leader for the upcoming season. Who's going to be the fastest on the bases from first to second, second to third, third to home? Who's going to steal the most bags? Liam, you're up
I
first.
did not want to pick first on this one. You got to go Acuna. How do you not?
Yeah, I know he was on my board too. I get it. Esturi Ruiz.
You
Yeah,
stole my
that's a
pick.
good one.
You were the worst. I thought
That's
no
a good
one
one.
was going to pick him. But I'm going to go with Ellie De La Cruz as my pick number 1 and Corbin Carroll as my pick number 2.
That's who I wanted.
All right. This is my next pick. I'm going with Kansas City Royal, Bobby Witt Jr.
Okay, I'm glad you went there.
That I was so close.
Glad you went there.
I was going between Carroll and
I
Witt.
want Julio Rodriguez.
That's a good one. I like that one.
We all shared my draft board besides Trey Turner. He was the only one that was on my draft board.
I have Trey too.
Okay.
I don't. Believe it or not, everyone on my draft board was taken.
Huh.
All right, next up, the hit leader. Who's going to put the wood on the ball and let it drop?
You're first.
I know. And so I'm going with Luis Arias.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're the worst.
It's the easiest
I mean,
pick.
who else is he going to pick?
I know.
It is the
It's
easiest
just the
pick.
pick everyone wants.
Yeah. That was the one I wanted to go first on.
Yeah, everyone wants to go first on
Yeah.
that one. That's the one to go first on. I think every other one, whatever, fine. That's the number one to go first on. Who made these rules for who gets to pick? Mine would probably be Bo Bichette. That's who I'm going with. For
Glad you went there. Give me Freddie Freeman.
All right.
Cool.
You wrap around?
That's
pick.
right. That's right. That's right. Let's go Acuna again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go Bobby Witt.
Keeping it in Texas. Going with Corey Seager.
No way. I thought he was gonna. I think he's gonna regress this year. I don't see
That's
it.
the thing. I don't see it.
See,
I
I
don't
think he's
believe-
going to lose his pop, but then he's just going to start slapping the ball around.
Maybe.
Maybe. But he doesn't have the speed to be a
Did you get to first?
not but you get my point though.
Yeah, you got to beat throws.
Luis Arias does not beat
You're
throws.
right. He's not. But
But
he's
Luis
also.
Arias
He's
is
a
the
different.
master
He's
at-
a different animal.
He's the master at getting a base hit.
Freddie Freeman ain't fast.
Again, a master at getting a base hit.
Corey Seager's
Corey
really
Seager's
good.
not in that competition.
It's just a different breed.
All right. Next up on the list, strikeout leader. Who's going to be throwing the gas and getting it past every hitter?
So
Ben?
I'm going first. I'm taking the man from Atlanta, Spencer Strider, is my first pick.
Suck.
All right.
That
Leo?
was the one I really wanted. Give me Garrett Cole.
That's a risky one.
Yeah.
Those are my first two off the board.
What?
Yeah.
You both had Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be out for a month.
Yeah. He's going to be dominant. Dominant.
Oh.
Liam's like, whoops.
That's right. I forgot about that report.
All right.
He's
Since I'm
committing to it.
Yeah.
I have the wraparound here, so I get to pick my next two, which I'm happy to. I was going to pick at least one of these guys. Logan Webb. He's my Cy Young. I think he's going to throw a lot of strikeouts. And Kevin Gausman.
Yeah.
New Gosman will be picked.
Gosman was second on my list.
All right. Liam, back to you.
I'm going for it. I can't not. Yamamoto.
Yamamoto?
Yeah.
He was on my list.
Yeah.
Have you seen him throw that fork ball thing, whatever it is?
Yes, but the
Just
reason I'm
what?
going with them is because no one has actually seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that first time it gets thrown, it's gonna throw people off.
I'm going with who I think is going to win reliever of the year, and that is going to be Freddie Peralta. I think Freddie Peralta's going to get a lot of Ks.
All right.
Next up, on the opposite side of pitching, if you're not striking them out and they're not getting hits, they're getting walks. And which pitcher is going to give up the most walks?
This is me again?
Liam, this is you.
Blake Snell.
Blake Snell was the easiest choice. All right, I'm going with good old Charlie Martin from the Atlanta Braves.
I had him.
I'm going to go with Dylan Cease of the San Francisco Giants.
Had him too.
Ben?
And I have the wraparound. I just thought my second pick would just be for. Well, I guess we'll never know.
Huh.
All right, so I have the wraparound pick. So I'm gonna go with a funny one because I don't really. How do you calculate?
Funny one.
How do you calculate walks? Just pick a bad pitcher. So I'm gonna go with a person I think will be pitching the full year, and will be doing terrible. I'm thinking that
You haven't picked
J.P.
yet.
Sears.
Okay, there it is. J.P. Sears.
Wow, that
Going
took forever.
to-
You're right. That's hilarious.
Do terrible. Okay, yeah.
That's really funny.
Everyone laugh now.
That's
Blake
a good
Snell
one.
had the most amount of walks and won the Cy Young. All because you give people walks doesn't mean you're a bad pitcher. But it doesn't mean you're that great either. But that's why I'm going with Spencer Strider. 3 true outcome kind of guy. Strikeout, walk, home run. That's all he gives up.
See, I've got him for a Cy Young. I have the last pick, right?
Yeah.
I've got Kodai for Cy Young. I don't want to take him for walks. I'll take Michael Kopech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. RBIs.
All right. RBI leader. I'm starting this one off. He's not the top of my list, but I haven't gotten to pick him yet.
So,
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
I feel
Saw
bad.
that one coming.
So I'm just going to go with Freddie Freeman. Tricked both of you.
Whoa.
There's no way you're going with Freddie Freeman.
Of course I'm going with Freddie Freeman. Frederick.
You can have them because I'm going Jordan.
Yeah, give me Judge. That was the number one answer.
All right. And you?
That's right.
Back around.
Matt Olson.
Also, the reason why I didn't choose Judge and chose Jordan over him is because Soto. Because Soto's gonna steal a lot of them.
Maybe.
Yeah, but you never know.
Maybe. Or maybe
Or
Soto's
enhance
on base.
Or maybe enhance
Yep.
them. But we don't know. Who was your wraparound pick?
Olson.
Olsen. I'm going to go with Shohei Ohtani.
I wanted that one.
I didn't like that one.
I
Again, I
wanted
don't know
that
what
one.
Shohei's
That's
going to
last
look like.
after Freeman and Betts.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And my last pick here, I'm going to go with Bryce Harper.
That's a good one.
And now the last category of this, what I think is the most fun, the most random, the most potential to be anyone. The player to hit for a cycle this year. Ben, you're kicking it
I'm
off.
glad I'm first because there's only one guess that I even cared about to play.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
It's Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
But like
He had a cycle in his first 2 weeks of playing in
It's-
Major League Baseball.
I mean, that's going to be the one if somebody does
yeah,
it.
the rest are just throw like that
It's a
one.
maybe for everybody else.
Yeah.
It's like a probably for him.
Yeah.
Liam?
Is it me? Julio Rodriguez.
Julio. All right. I'm going to go with Bobby Witt Jr., speed demon, knows how to hit the ball. And since I got the wraparound pick, I'm going to take Trey Turner.
I'm gonna go with basically Ella De
Wait,
La
wait, wait.
Cruz. Oh wait, no.
It's Liam.
I'm going to go with basically Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know what you're going to say there.
You got lucky I didn't say the name.
Corbin Carroll.
All right, so I'm gonna basically go with Ella De La Cruz's, the version of him, but a year before, because all the hype, a shortstop that hits for power and had a lot of hype. But he's
Jorge Mateo.
but he's a discount version because he's not as good as Ellie. But O'Neal Cruz.
We've seen both of them play just about the same amount.
Yeah, but Ellie looks way better.
O'Neal Cruz broke his leg the first week of playing last year,
Yeah.
so he didn't play.
Yeah, but I'm saying 2 years ago, all the hype was
Yeah.
the same, and like he was touted, but
Was not the same.
he just Ellie looked way better.
It was not the
It
same.
was the same.
It was so not the same.
You're just an Ellie De La Cruz fan.
I mean, yeah, but it was so not the
different.
same.
It's the same hype. All right.
All the records that Ellie De La Cruz broke were set by O'Neal Cruz.
All
first.
of them?
Not all of them.
Quickest cycle?
Not that one.
Come on.
That's why I said Ellie.
All right.
Yeah,
I did
Ellie
say
was
Ellie-
way better.
Okay, not way. but
Way
he-
better.
He is better. So what happens if we win?
I'll give you a nice handshake.
That's it.
But just for the
Steak
people
dinner.
to know.
Steak dinner.
No.
Oh.
All right, Liam, your home run leaders. Your
Yeah.
picks were.
Why did we start with home run?
Oh
'Cause
my gosh.
that was the first one we did.
No, it was
No.
MVP.
Oh, you're right. Most valuable player.
Judge and Shohei.
I picked Adley Rushman and Ronald Acuna Jr. Ben?
I forgot. Betts and J-Rod.
Oh my God.
We have to sit here and remember them all.
Your Cy Young winners? Ben?
Strider and Gosman.
I had Logan Webb and Jacob deGrom.
Burns and Senga.
Home run leaders. I had Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr. Liam?
Matt Olson, Adolis Garcia.
I had Judge and Alvarez.
Stolen base leaders. Liam, you had?
Acuna and J-Rod.
I had Esteury Ruiz and Bobby Witt Jr.
I had Ellie and Corbin.
In hits, I had Luis Arias and Corey Seager. Ben, you had?
Oh my God. I don't remember.
Me and Liam both marked it down as we went along.
I'm so sorry. I have to watch our audio levels through this all.
Liam, who did you pick?
Yeah.
Acuna and Freeman.
I had
Bo Bichette.
Bobichette.
Bobby Witt.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's so concerning.
Strikeout leaders. Liam, you had?
Yamamoto and Cole.
I had Logan Webb and Kevin Gosman. And Ben had?
Strider and Gosman.
Nope.
No, I had Gosman.
Strider and Peralta.
That cannot be true.
No, I remember saying Peralta.
All right, and our walk leaders, Ben.
Don't put him in the
JP
spotlight.
Sears.
JP Sears. Oh, and
Dylan
Cease.
Cease.
I had Charlie Morton and Spencer Strider.
Michael Kopech, Blake Snell.
And then we had RBI leaders. I had Freddie Freeman and Bryce Harper.
Judge and Olson.
Jordan and Otani.
And player to hit for the cycle, I chose Bobby Witt Jr. and Trey Turner.
J-Rod, Corbin Carroll.
Ellie De La Cruz, O'Neal Cruz.
And when the season's over, we'll be sure to let you know who won that.
Steak dinner.
Or a nice
Two
handshake.
losers have to pay for a Longhorn Steakhouse dinner for the winner. We all go, all
But
four of us go, but the two losers have to pay.
Sure.
Okay.
Didn't you say last episode or 2 episodes ago that you couldn't make a $5 bet?
Yeah, but I want Longhorns.
There's a long baseball season
We
for
could just
him.
go to Longhorns.
There's a long baseball season for him to accumulate the money for this bet.
This has all been really funny, but seriously, Longhorn Steakhouse needs to sponsor us.
So good.
I would love
We
that.
need to go. We need to go now, but then know that we're gonna go again in like October.
See, we go now. We each pay for our own. Know what it feels like. Know what that defeat feels like to
And
pay for your own
imagine- and
meal.
imagine not paying.
So like a
And then-
normal day?
Yeah, no, it's just normal to pay for your own meal.
So Rob, you're you're making a normal day equivalent to just being a loser.
Just defeat.
Is it not
Another
for everyone
day,
else?
another meal I had to pay for. Like,
Is that not how everyone else feels about life? Wait, is that just me?
so the only way to win would be digging through trash or finding your food.
Yes.
Let's
or-
go to game time.